Josh, welcome. Thank you for stopping and talking to us today.
Hey, my pleasure, absolutely.
How are you doing?
Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm recovering. It's been a very interesting year, to say the least, but you know, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Would you want to tell us a little bit about that?
You know, I was in a workplace which wasn't the right fit for me, and you know, that sort of atmosphere has an impact on you, doesn't it? But you know, we have to move on. You know, life isn't about what happens, it's about how you move on from it. The comeback is stronger than the setback, and that's what I feel, and that's, you know, my life mantra going forward.
Absolutely, and always it's turn that pain into power.
Oh, I mean, for sure. And like, the thing is, they do say what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. I mean, do I feel stronger afterwards? No, but I have learned a lot, and it's a case of using that life experience to kind of move forward. You know, I was very lucky to work with some great people, and you know, you can't ask for more than that, can you?
I think also sometimes it's honouring the fact that you need a bit of a pause, and right now, even if you don't feel stronger, it's just a pause, and then when you come out the other side, what you've learned, that resilience, and you know whatever comes next you will be able to overcome because you've already done it once, you know?
Yeah, and I got to tell you, you know, after I left the company in March that I was at, I had to take a solid month off to kind of recharge the batteries, to kind of reset, and you know, that break to kind of pause and just switch off for a while is so important. And like, and that's the thing, it's one of those things where like people do have a lot of criticisms about kind of mental health, and people call it so-called woke and whatever, but actually, you know, it is very much a thing, and you know, it's very important. It's very important to recognise when things aren't necessarily going right.
100%, and looking after your mental health is exactly the same as looking after your physical health. And I think, you know, if this is the first time you may have learnt, that might be the third time you've learnt, might be the 10th time, but it's always a learning that we learn how to manage ourselves, what we need, and also we're living in hamster wheels, and I think, you know, all of us are learning actually we don't have to be on the hamster wheel all the time. We can step off, go and do something else for a minute, because life's too short.
And also kind of mental health as well, it impacts your physical health, especially when you almost kind of become a person that you don't necessarily recognise in that, and that's thing, it's that kind of rest period, that recuperation period. It's so important because I feel so much better, not just mentally but also physically, kind of getting that spring back in my step again, kind of doing all different projects, working for all different people at the moment, and you know, it's kind of that variety makes me feel so good and feel so lucky again.
Well, that's fantastic. We're so happy to hear that you're doing better and you're happy and you're charging forward. So what have you got in the pipeline? What's coming up?
Well, I'm still waiting for the last episode of my Channel 4 digital series. When I say mine, I'm part of a Channel 4 digital series called Hot Takes, where it's a bunch of people from all different backgrounds, all different sexualities, classes. Everyone comes together to kind of give their own opinions about the kind of topical issues of the day, and it's really good in such like an open way. I'm still waiting for the last episode of that to come out, which is very exciting. I'm doing a lot of writing at the moment as well, and you know, lots of things coming up in the pipeline. We'll just have to wait and see, but lots of projects going on.
Fantastic. Well, lovely to talk to you today, and good luck with everything in the future.
Thank you so much. Lovely to see you.
You too.